can fire a 6 to 9 round burst, okay? Alright, before you... Alright, is everyone paying attention?
Hey. You do another one? No, I just got it.
Everyone has eyes and ears? Okay. Alright, so I want you to shoot at the 250 meter target in the 10 lane. Everyone pay attention? Now watch the round impact. So I want you to start low and watch the rounds go up. So you fire when ready. Alright. See how those rounds landed in a conical area? That's called a beaten zone. As that weapon recoils, the rounds are going out in a conical pattern and then land on the ground in what's called a beaten zone. Now, I want you to aim at like the 300 meter target. Okay, fire when ready. And roll it lower. Now, you see, as it goes farther out, the beaten zone becomes more dispersed. When you place your point by fire farther from the objective, you suppress more of the objective. Are you still available? Alright. Same thing with you. Now fire at the 50 meter target and then transition. I want you to fire. If you can see the that hill sloping upward behind it. 50 meters? No, fire at the hill behind that hill like 400 meters off. Like that hill sloping up, it's outside the it's outside
in between 9.
Yeah, so see 8 and 9?
Yeah.
See that hill sloping up?
Yeah, with its planters on it.
Yeah, fire there. Now watch when we hit this hillside. 6 9 round burst. Okay, you can't see it. If you could see it, now when you hit a hillside like that, that conical shape is going to compress. Okay, so if you hit a upward sloping hill, the conical shape compresses because the rounds are no longer going beyond on the terrain. They all impact on the terrain, so the conical shape compresses towards a circle. Now, if we fired into a defilade position, the conical shape would grow. That would increase your beaten zone length because now that the rounds are not impacting a upward sloping hill, they're impacting downward. You still have ammo left? Yes. All right, let's hit like the 200.
Which way?
Yeah, between the 9 and the 10. Okay. You still have rounds left? Yeah. How many rounds do you have left? A lot. Okay, pause for a second. Okay, yeah. All right, now for you, so far we've only been using what's called a fixed classification of fire for a machine gun. We're pointing at a single target and keeping aim there. Now for you, I want you to like the 200, 250, I want you to spray between those two targets. 6 9 reverse between those two targets.
You see it like really?
On lane 9.
Alright, you can't see it though. Yeah.
On full auto.
When you're watching it, you can see it.
So watch. This is called searching targets, right? He's bouncing between two targets. So you're going to move from left to right or right to left, depending on what's easier for you.
Hold it long. Hold it long.
So for a target, depending on what your target may be, you may tell your machine gunner, I need you to traverse and search on that target. So essentially they'll be firing bursts in sequence on different targets, laterally or in depth. That's called traversing and searching. So essentially what you're doing with machine guns, in machine gun theory, you're taking that cone of fire, transferring it onto a beaten zone, and maneuvering that beaten zone around the battlefield to achieve the effects you want on the enemy. Does that kind of clarify what that is? We talked about that a couple times this semester, but now you got to see it live. So we still have ammo?
Did you film that whole thing?
Okay, we can qualify, but does that make sense? Was that a waste of ammo?
No.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.